will be run by robots if we keep looking what's going on right now. Even very, and I don't know if I am ashamed to say this, but technology is advancing so fast.
Mm-hmm. All right, so tell me where we are and tell everybody who you are.
How are you guys? My name is Vincenzo Porcu, and we are a Carasau restaurant in Culver City, 3918 Van Buren Place, Culver City downtown. I am the only Sardinian restaurant in all California. I'm from Sardinia, south of Italy, and here I am.
So tell everybody, how did you get into the restaurant game? How did you get into cooking? How did you get into this, everything you got here?
So I don't say just, I come from a restaurateur family. My grandfather was Vincenzo Porcu, same as I am. I grew up watching him working, let's say that, and at the age of 14 years old I started to work in the restaurant business, not with my grandfather, we separate the restaurant, different restaurant, but yes, I started 14 years old. I love this job, I grew up in this job, I take very seriously, and I grow up step by step. I did my experience where different restaurants give me some different experience. And I grabbed them all, and one day I was working from Sardinia, I moved to Florence in Italy, let's say, and there one day I was working in this restaurant in Piazza del Duomo in Florence, and I see this figure in the restaurant that I never saw in Sardinia, and it was a management. So I went to my boss and I asked him, what is doing this guy? What are you to do to become like this guy? I say, you need to start from the kitchen. So I started working in the kitchen when I was 18 years old. And there where I learned my skills in the kitchen a little bit, and there is a reason why, but so my goal was to be a manager, exactly.
Nice.
Not to be a chef.
Nice.
But my boss in that time said, if you want to be a manager or own anything in your life in the food industry, you need to learn how to cook. And I did 1 year working with him in the kitchen, and unfortunately I never became a manager with him because I moved town, I moved to New York. But before, it was interesting because before I left the restaurant, he took me on the side and he wanted to talk to me, and he explained to me that he wasn't joking or playing me around, but he really wanted that I learn how to cook if I want to become an owner of managing any restaurant. And the reason was because if you know how to cook and your chef lives during service, because the restaurant is crazy, all the pizza men live during service, what you will do? You close the pizza station or you go there and make a pizza. So the goal of him, it was, if you want to be a owner, you need to know how to do everything, just in case you have an argument with any of your employees and they want to leave you hanging there, let's say, you can just roll your hands up and put yourself in this position.
Nice.
And you never close the restaurant.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yes, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And here where I am.
There you go, there you go, there you go. So tell me, what's one moment that you had in business that made you say, okay, this is either going to put me in the bread line or this is going to turn me into a legend?
So there was a moment that put me in the situation is when I opened a restaurant. It was my first experience, and I tried to do my best to push it up the most if I can't. I start with no money. This is what I encourage everybody. Don't worry if you have money or no money. Just believe in yourself and just keep pushing. Sooner or later, keep knocking the doors. Sooner or later, somebody's going to open the door for you. Right. Or you will open it yourself.
That's right.
But yeah, never give up. But in the beginning it was a little bit challenging, and I see myself, or I make it very big, or I go very down. So, but in the beginning of your, when you're an entrepreneur and you starting, you full of energy and everything, but there is always the pro and the contra, how you say. There is pro and contra. So there is some good or something bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So just never give up. I just keep pushing, and that it was the day that I said, I'm going to make it big, or I'm going to fail. But
that's right.
You never give up.
That's right.
And the story, long story short, I opened in the end of 2019. I opened the restaurant 3 months. I had no money in the bank, and COVID strike.
Oh no! Okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So that's a big challenge right there.
That it was a big challenge.
Yeah.
There is where I understand. Oh, I'm gonna do big, or I'm gonna fail.
Yeah.
But that it was one of the reasons.
So how did you end up pivoting during
so
that time?
What I can say is my energy and my goals, they were already established in the time. I want to grow, I want to make my cuisine. We are the only Sardinian restaurant in all Los Angeles, if it's not all California. And I just don't give up. I send everybody home. They say the mandate was nobody can go to work, nobody can stay out, only owners can go out, business owner can go out to check the business.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe on delivery on the time, and I have to get down, and I send everybody home. And because I know how to cook, I know how to serve, I know how to set up a restaurant, I start to set up all my delivery companies, and I started going grocery shop by myself, cooking on the restaurant. Even nobody was here, but I still cook, and I try, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait until step by step we pick up little by little with deliveries. And I always been myself almost 1 year and a half. I am my girlfriend at that time, sometimes she come to help me out, but one day I found myself that they opened the patio, they said, now you guys can go out to eat at least outside. And I didn't notice the message or the news, and I was by myself, and I started seeing people coming in, and I had to stop everybody and let them know that I was by myself and that I'm going to be cooking and serving them. And that was very make you proud when you take care of business in a way.
What would you say is the biggest mistake that you've made in business so far? Maybe something that's a little humorous and painful at the same time.
So, bigger mistakes for now, I don't think I have committed biggest ones, but my most challenging thing is working with partners. They don't understand the system. Because some partners that they are very well knowledge, they will understand the situation of a corporation, but many people that they think they just put $10,000 or $50,000, they think they can run the place with you, is very challenging. Because I believe in corporation, if you are president, you will be doing the president. If you're the treasurer, you will be doing the treasurer. If you're the vice president, you will be doing the vice president. And everybody have the competition, they have their own job. But many people want to jump to do what you're doing, what other people do. And there is where that conflict starts happening. It happened here a few times, and for this I have to buy them all out.
Okay. So that's, I could see how that would be challenging.
Yes, also because I build a Sardinian restaurant. I'm from Sardinia.
Right.
So Sardinia is very particular food and everything. And some Italian people want a partnership with me just to invest some money, no understanding the concept. They want to change the cuisine, what it wasn't in my concept.
Yeah.
So we have but head, how you say? Yes.
So I guess
a little conflict
vision,
on
you
that.
want to stick to that vision.
I will stick with my vision
exactly.
until it works. My vision works, I will keep my vision floating.
Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you so much.
I mean, there's so many people that sell out, and especially when things get hard. And if you're keeping to your vision, that's something, because then you're saying, this is mine. This is my staple. This is how I envision this, and this is how this is going to continue in the future. So hats off to you. I respect that.
Thank you so much.
That. Let's get futuristic for a second. Where do you see your business 100 years from now? Do you see it ran by robots? How do you see it ran?
But much probably will be run by robots if we keep looking at what's going on right now. Even very, and I don't know if I am ashamed to say this, but you know, technology is advancing so fast. Mm-hmm. And right now, employees, they are very tough finding good employees.
That's right.
Especially after the COVID, we all have been challenged to find a great employee that it comes to work and believe in what he's doing. But I see percentages very low. I grew up, when I grew up, I'm almost 50 years old. I grew up when I was a kid, we work hard. We were happy, we make little money, good money, whatever, but the important thing was customer service. When you open an establishment like this, a restaurant or bar or anything, you are based on customer service. And new generation, they don't really have a customer service direction right now.
No argument from me there.
It's very challenging. Very rude people. No want to work. This is not my job. I am late. I'm okay.
Yes.
You can send me home early. I want a more shift, but I don't really want to work.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. I know how that goes. I own a business myself, so yeah, I know exactly.
It's challenging.
It is. Finding good help is probably the number one challenge, I would say,
right now.
My business has as well. Yeah. So I understand fully. Let me ask you this: if you had one superpower that could solve any problem in business, what would it be?
One, it would be the employees.
There you go. That's a good superpower right there.
And we put them, everybody in the same level, and we don't have no more problem with at least customer service.
There you go.
Because our challenge is, he's going to show up at work, he's going to be on time, he's going to be nice today. Does he have any problem outside the work today? You know, before it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
You have a problem, you keep it out of work, you go to work, you do your job, you go back to your problem. Now you bring problems in work.
Yeah.
So that is one big power if they give it to me.
There you go. That'd be a good power. Yeah, that'd be a good one, because I could use that one myself. So yeah. So I'm going to ask you whether you think, I'm going to give you two different businesses. You tell me which one you think is a real business, okay? This is called real or fake. So the first one is going to be rent a chicken service. So what this is they're going to come out, they're going to bring chickens, they're going to bring a chicken coop, and they're going to give you the experience of having chickens, but without the commitment. Let's say you try it for a week, you don't like it, then they'll come pick up the coop, they'll come pick up the chickens, and no commitment, no worries at all. Or the second one is paint your own car, where they're going to actually give you a booth at their establishment where you'll go in, they'll give you a booth, they'll give you tools, and they'll let you paint your own car. So and I think it's at like a highly discounted rate or something like that. So tell me which one you think is actually a real business.
I have a lot of fantasies, so I work with my fantasies a lot, and I think the first one is something that I went through when I was a kid. Actually, I tell you the truth, my other grandparents come from a farmland. We have animals and we have a farm, plants, whatever, all these little things. So my grandfather used to bring a little piglet at home, see how we take care of him.
Beautiful.
For sure.
Beautiful.
We're gonna cook it in the end of the night, but that he was tasting the water with the kids. Chicken, a little chicken, we had rabbits on the roof of my house.
Nice.
So my mom, she said, okay, go check next year. Okay, it's not your job. Let her get to your sister that job. Go do what you do.
Yeah.
And the other one too, I am very passionate. I have a lot of passion for cars, and motorcycles, motors in general. I like to change my color of my car every year or maybe every 2 years.
Nice.
Why not to have a booth that is spray your car and you can choose the colors, how to do it.
Yeah.
I think both of them, they can be a real business.
Okay.
I tell you the truth.
Okay. If you had to lean on which one would you choose?
Chickens is, I own a restaurant, so I would take the chickens.
You're right. You're right. You're the first person to guess it right. Everyone always guesses the paint booth. So
yeah, no,
cool.
the chicken will fit me better.
Yeah, yeah.
And the booth, it will be for just more for fun.
There you go. There you
Yes.
go. Well, Vincenzo, I appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you being here. Let everybody know exactly how they can get a hold of you.
Guys, you can check me out on Instagram if you like to. Carasau Ristorante is on Instagram. I do have another Carasau pasta bar. You can check me out there too. We just opened the second location and we're trying to make it. So please stop by to say hi.
Yeah.